Practice free GIAC Cloud Forensics Responder, GCFR, exam questions from this video. 1. Which is the effective access when Oz user is assigned to an S3 bucket? A. A user must have an employee account. B. A user must have an account under any AWS account. C. A user must be under the same AWS account as the S3 bucket. D. A user must have the AWS IAM role assigned. Answer: C. 2. What is a best practice recommendation when using API keys for AWS access? A. Delete the account's default access keys. B. Define specific role permissions. C. Enable MFA protection. D. Configure STS one-time tokens. Answer: A. 3. What would prevent GCP1AM from linking to Google Workspace to manage users and groups? A. A GCP organization admins group was not created. B. The connector was not configured to link the services. C. Inadequate identity and access management license. D. Google Workspace cannot be linked to GCP1AM. Answer: D. 4. What method does Google use to alert Gmail account holders that they may be under attack by government-sponsored attackers? A. Message upon successful logon. B. SMS text message. C. Email sent to the user. D. Alert sent to recovery account. Answer: A. 5. An investigator has successfully installed the Exchange Online Management module on their investigation system and is attempting to search a client's Microsoft 365 Unified Audit Log using PowerShell. PowerShell returns a command not found error each time they try to execute the Search Unified Audit Log CMDLET. How should the investigator troubleshoot this issue? A. Ensure their system has NFT version 4. B. Or later installed. B. Ensure that MFA has been disabled for the account used. C. Check that they are using PowerShell Core. D. Check the permissions of the account used in Microsoft 365. Answer: D. 6. Which statement describes how an organization could use IPv6 in a Google Cloud deployment? A. IPv6 has to be configured for each compute node individually. B. IPv6 be enabled by default for global traffic between VPCs. C. IPv6 is enabled by default for traffic within VPCs. D. IPv6 needs to be terminated at an edge load balancer. Answer: D. 7. A company using PAS to host and develop their software application is experiencing a DOS attack. What challenge will a DFIR analyst experience when investigating this attack? A. Restricted access to their application logs. B. Resource scaling will affect access to logs. C. Network logs are unavailable for review. D. Network monitoring disabled by the company. Answer: C. 8. Which is a limitation when adding GPUs to Google Cloud VMs? A. They can only be added at VM creation. B. Preemptible VMs do not support GPU addition. C. Google limits the GPUs assigned to a single VM. D. They are only available in specific zones. Answer: D. 9. After registering the application in Azure AD, what is the next step to take in order to use Microsoft Graph API? A. Request access tokens from Azure and B. Call the Graph API. C. Configure app permission. D. Get Microsoft 365 Global Admin approval. Answer: C. 10. An engineer is troubleshooting a complaint that a web server in AWS cannot receive incoming traffic, but the server can connect to the Internet otherwise. What is needed to solve this problem? A. VPC subnet. B. NAT gateway. C. Network security group. D. Internet gateway. Answer: C.